good.
Okay, we're back.
Well, I would love to stay and play.
You gotta go?
But I have things to do. But I will
send more folks here.
I will, and I will send Ben Yahola over here.
Great.
And he can enlighten you on a lot of things.
Well, that'd be great.
All right, my friend.
We're gonna go take a look around. And is it okay to take maybe our phone around to the vendors and just maybe do some live Facebooks as we go around?
You're free to roam.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Dan.
Mado. Hatam Chihi Chaslis.
Oh.
I will see you again.
That's right. See how out of practice I am? This is terrible. I need to speak Creek again. All right, Vice Chief Dan Helms, this is a real honor. You mean just slide in a little bit? It's not even, there we go. So we'll get you in the full picture. Yeah, it's you know, I guess Dan's such a wealth of information, such a great person, has been wonderful to me. So I'm still impressed. You know, what's that?
I didn't know any of that.
Of
what he was just telling us.
Yeah, yeah. Now, our YouTube missed a little bit of it because the camera shut off, but you know, let's see if I can recap real quick. You know, Pensacola's been here. Pensacola was an Indian tribe, and the Creek had been here since the 1600s. That's recorded, probably a lot longer before that. And so, if I remember Creek history, the Creek came from Mexico, and so this was a migration up from Mexico to this area. And the reason the Creek had their names is because they used to live by the creeks. So when they say the creek don't rise, you know, that's not just the water level, that's the people. So if the creek are rising against you, that means there's a war going on and you got some serious trouble. And so yeah, so all these things in our language. The mackerel toss, you know, the mackerel toss they do down at Floribama and some of those places, that's a Creek tradition. You know, for getting fish out. And so a lot of things that come from Native Americans that you don't know about, that's part of the reason we're here, and part of the reason you want to be at the Pow Wow.
Yes.
We're getting some decent guests now.
We are.
This is fun. I'm always impressed. When Dan gets here with all everything, I was like, wow, I'm still like, you know, really, you know, because I've always had a special place in my heart for Native Americans just because. You know, just from what's happened to, you know, the stories. I've never really met a Native American that hasn't had a story. I'll say some of the best are the Lakotas and the folks in the Northwest where it's freezing.
Right.
You know, and anybody that's lived on a reservation, which I despise, the whole idea of reservations. But yeah, that's what happens. We get something coming on up there.
Your friend asked me if I want Nancy Pelosi to be Speaker of the House.
Oh, which friend? They're getting political on us.
Oh.
We can't help.
Dave Schneider.
Hey, Dave. Dave's our young newscaster.
Yeah, I know Dave.
Dave, we're gonna get you on. We promise. In fact, why don't you come down to the Pow Wow? We'll get you on right now.
He's the one asking us where the address was.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why he wants to join us. Dave is one of the area's youngest newscasters, and so he has his own YouTube channel, and so we're gonna get him on. It's just things have been crazy, and so hopefully we have a few listeners up there. At least we got our camera back on. I hate it when the camera goes out right during when Dan was giving us all this wonderful history.
I know.
Yeah.
At least it's on Facebook.
I thought it was the chief at first, but you know,
me too.
Once you get all that stuff off, it's like, oh, it's Dan.
Yeah.
He's the vice chief. Okay, so and so that's how there's the tribal council, there's chief, vice chief, members of the council. The person I want to get is Gail Allred, because she's the genealogist.
All right.
And so there's a whole. That's something we should talk about too. There's a whole genealogy department basically here. So if you have any connection to Native Americans, you can, or the Creek, you can come here, check your genealogy, and you know, and we'll find out. Do you have any Native American in your background?
Not on the side of the family I'm closest with.
Okay. You're not 164th. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Warren suddenly came to mind. I can't help it. We got to sneak this stuff in.
We do.
Because that's just what we do. But
it's like he asked how long we're going to be here.
Until we're done.
Yeah.
We'll be here until we're done. What, are they sick of us already? They come down to the Pow Wow. We're here for the Creek. We want to publicize this. We want to get you all down here. And there's a lot of background noise, a lot of stuff going on. But that's just, we go where things are.
Oh, I think he's going to get ready and head over.
Okay, you can read that from here?
Yeah.
You've got good eyes.
Just barely read it.
I don't care. I just barely can't read it at all. I'm not even going to try. I'll say a funny story. It's like when I used to flight instruct. I'm correctable to 20, at least those days 2010, which is superb vision. But unfortunately, back 30 years ago when I was flying all the time, the glasses were a lot thicker. So I'd come up with these big Coke bottle glasses, and just to freak out new students, I'd like squint up like this and start touching the airplane and look at the numbers on the side, and then I look at the student and I'll do this kind of thing. And the guy said, "Who are you?" "I'm your flight instructor." "Where are we going today?" Just to freak people out. I mean, I was terrible. I was pretty ruthless as an instructor. But it was fair.
Right.
I do miss instructing, but I also did so much of it. Got completely burned out as well. So read The Complete Guide to Flight Instruction, my book, my guide to the flight training industry and how best to find your way through it. Here's my shameless plug. It's on all my websites and things. Yeah. Look at our camera. We do look like we're covering parades. I think that was like to see what else we can snare into this. We're just looking around. Don't mind us. We don't have commercials, so we can't talk all the time. So there's some coordinating to be done. Yeah, again, once we've sort of exhausted our guests here, we're going to pack the cameras up and just kind of wander around and see what we can find. You guys might be heard on camera, just to let you know. They don't care.
She don't know the way to she didn't want.
So anyway, but it's going to be interesting. I think once the cultural center is built, we need to do a show here too.
We do.
We need to get all kinds of pictures and things, and it's just a lot. Like I say, a lot of stuff can be filmed here, but some can't. It's 9:45, so we have about another hour or so before the official opening of the powwow. But you're welcome to come down here. There are vendors. We just had Richard King here, wood carver. They've got. I wonder if there's like a plan of.
There's got to be one somewhere.
Yeah. Last time I was here, there were a lot of. There was one gentleman who actually made Native American clothing without all the modern conveniences like buttons, zippers, fasteners, things like that. It was actually all leather strap attached, and it was incredible. It was amazing, and especially the feathers too. The way the feathers are incorporated. And those are the things we want to find out about. One thing I wanted to ask Vice Chief Dan about is how Native American names, why the tradition of seeing a person and who they are, and how you get your name. My name is Sky Talker because I was on the radio, and so that's my voice went, literally through the sky, on the radio signal. So that made perfect sense. Dan is Sky Horse, and I've forgotten why. Sky's a big part of it. It's blue. It's beautiful out here.
It is.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the sun is now moved, so we can probably be seen a little bit better. Yeah, you can see. Look at our Facebook camera, my phone there. You can get a really nice sky. My little camera, not so much, because that's kind of more focusing on us, but that's okay. If we could, I guess you can see the background. Go to our Facebook page. In fact, we have to. Have you shared us to Greg and Donny?
Yes.
Facebook page. Okay, well, let's get that done.
I think I did.
He thinks he did.
I'll go ahead and do it again.
My young social media whiz here. Hey, I started an Action Radio group. So we're starting an Action Radio group for my Action Radio page, where I'm posting all kinds of highly biased conservative news. And so if you want more general perspective, the Greg and Donny News Show page. But we have a lot of shows we need to do.
We do.
We're going to do the firefighters now. We're going to do a show at the Creek when the cultural center opens up. We should go find another food truck. We really like that. Are you tired, dude? You've been keeping late nights or what? Working hard for Democrats or?
Pretty much.
Well, that's okay.
I'm wide awake.
Well, here's an interesting question for you. Would the Democrats be who they are without the Republicans, and would the Republicans be who they are without the Democrats?
Bye.
Probably not.
Oh, come on, elaborate. What do you think?
I mean, that really is a good, thought-provoking question.
Those are the ones I like to ask.
They do, in a sense, kind of need each other.
I know you're still working on it. Yeah, there's a vice chairman right there.
Dan's here. Does this lovely person want to come on camera here?
Yes,
Not really.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Have a seat.
This is Marnie, and she is one of the ladies of Impact 100.
Oh, yes. Come on in, please.
Yes, absolutely.
We want to hear all about that.
All right, if you see a woman coming up with like a poncho,
It's too late. You've already been roped into it.
No. I'm looking for my friend is what I'm
Okay.
looking for. Can I sit this here and be out of way?
Yes. That'll probably be on camera. I'm just teasing you. It's all right.
Like
We're very
like
formal here.
1 minute.
Okay, everybody says 1 minute, they talk for like 10. Isn't that great?
What, hey, what kind, are you doing a
Infrastructure.
We are the Greg and Donny News Show. And so he's the liberal guy, I'm the conservative guy.
Oh, okay.
But we also go everywhere and do everything. We serve our community the best way we can by talking to everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
I knew I
So
read
Maury?
Marnie. And
Marnie.
They are in Marnie.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
What's your name?
I'm Greg.
Great.
Greg Penglis.
I'm Donny.
Hey,
Hey.
Donny.
Yes.
Hi, Donny.
Yeah, Donny.
I'm
what?
married to a Donny.
Oh, there you go. Well, then you won't get the name confused. Mine you might.
I might.
So we're right here. So tell us about Impact 100 first of all.
Impact 100 is a
You can look at us. You don't have to look at them if you don't want to.
is a women's philanthropy group in Santa Rosa and Escambia counties. And this year we have 1,103 women who have become members of Impact 100.
How does one become a member?
The annual dues for Impact 100 are $1,000.
Okay.
That's a very high donation. The great news is we give out transformative grants, just like here
Okay.
at this facility, where we funded the building of 2 different grants, and we funded the building of the restrooms in the back, and then this building here.
The cultural center itself?
Cultural center.
It's because of Impact 100?
It is.
Oh, that's great. Oh, thank you.
You're
Absolutely.
welcome.
You know, that's
It's
wonderful.
women of Impact 100.
Is it all women?
It's all women.
Okay.
And of your $1,000 donation, all $1,000 goes right back into a grant later the same year.
Okay.
And that's how they're transformative. The grants are $100,000
Okay.
or more.
Okay.
And so this year we awarded 11 grants of $100,300.
Wow.
Now this organization, the Porch Creek Indians, they were awarded a grant in 2014 and also in 2016.
I'm trying to ask you to speak up just a little tiny bit,
Okay.
because if you can't hear right now, what we're going to do is we're going to get you into our studio where we can talk, and we have our professional
That's
folks
all
who
right.
can be
I don't have to do
Oh yeah, you do. Come on, it's fun. It's just us. We had some.
No, I'm looking for my girlfriend.
I know. Well, that's it. But in the meantime,
I'm
we
not
got.
lying.
But I've read about you folks in the Pensacola News Journal. You know,
Right.
the place you've donated to. I mean, you're making $100,000 donations.
That's
Which you talk about transformative. I mean, that can do amazing things.
Yes, it can. It is amazing. And the women of Impact 100 are amazing. Because every year they make a choice if they want to join or not. And this
Okay.
is our membership season. So this is the time to think about it.
Are you looking for members?
We are.
How does someone get to be a member?
So we have 10 open houses. And you may become a member by simply writing a check for $1,000.
Okay.
You may become a member by coming to one of our events and then writing a check, but you become a member by donating $1,000
When's the
by
next
March
event?
1st.
March 1st.
March
Okay.
1st.
When's the next event?
The next event, I believe, is December 5th.
Okay.
And it's in town in Pensacola because we make grants in both Escambia and Santa Rosa counties.
Okay.
And what I would suggest is go to Impact 100's webpage. They will have all of the listings of all of the open houses.
Okay.
And that website is Pensacola. Is impact100pensacola.org.
Okay. Do you have a Facebook page too?
Yes.
All right. You gotta have a Facebook page. So we got 2 cameras. One's making YouTube. The other one's making. We're Facebook Live. So people are. In fact, if you want to share us to the Impact 100 page, feel free.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea.
So what's your favorite transformative grant? Who really took it and just
golly.
ran with it?
I really couldn't. I don't have a favorite. I like so many of the grants. If
Okay.
you think about the fact we've been around for 15 years,
Okay.
and I believe it's 90 grants. I can't quite swear to
Wow.
that.
These are $100,000 grants.
Or more, 90 some,
Wow.
because the total impact, collective impact of women's giving in this 2-county area to Impact 100 is over $10 million.
That's amazing.
It is. It is. And we have a wonderful president. Bridget Brooks is our president. She's done a great job at kicking off our year, and we're very excited.
Well, we'll get her in our studio then. We'll make
There you go. That's a great idea.
Would she want to do that?
She would love to do
Okay,
All right.
Greg and Donny News Show. Just go to the Greg and Donny News Show Facebook page.
Okay.
Send us a message. We're going to seek you out anyway.
Okay.
And then
Good.
we should. and we'll get you on. This should be fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you
Is
so
this
much.
fun?
Oh, we're ruthless in our pursuit of guests.
Exactly.
We want you on the show. You're coming on the show.
Thank you, Marty.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. That's great to know.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. See, the nice thing about this is all things I learned from guests coming on. See, I didn't know I did the impact that Impact 100 is having.
Oh.
But that's incredible.
And every year, women re-sign. It's a one-year commitment. It's not it's a 1 year, 1,000.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So we have. So if next time you have a membership drive, let us know. We can announce it.
Okay.
We can do all kinds of stuff.
Do you have a card that I could take?
Not yet. We need cards.
Why do we not have cards?
Why, because we have. I don't know. Because we're doing all kinds of things in our lives. True.
And I don't know the name. What?
Oh, this is the Greg and Donny News Show.
Greg and Donny News Show.
We'll find you again.
Okay.
Actually, you know, I didn't bring paper out here to write. Normally I have like a
And
notebook.
I don't have anything either. I don't even have
That's
my
because we're here to have fun.
Okay.
Enjoy the powwow. Thank you.
Bye now.
We get so lucky. We do. We just do. People, you know, I mean, we never know who's going to show up, and that's what makes it really fun here. And so we're having a good time. So, any more comments? Can you like scrunch up there and see what's going on?
No.
Okay. What if I could tilt I might tilt the camera up a little bit so we get more of the powwow behind us. So let's just play with this a little bit. So, how's that? Is that better?
Yep.
All right, there we go.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
You are tired. That's okay. So that's how we do it. I mean, literally, we have no idea who's going to show up. Nothing's planned, and we're just here. We're just here enjoying the powwow. So our YouTube should be a little bit better. I'll post this probably later on. I don't know when, as soon as I can get to it.
Right.
That's why I like the Facebook Live, you know, so we can.
It's just done.
It's yeah. So hopefully new folks will join us as we go through. So once again, we are at the Creek Tribe Pow Wow live, and it's fun. You know, we see if we can scope out some representative folks. But that's like you were saying. It's great what Dan was saying about getting the education
Right.
you know, into the Santa Rosa schools. Of course, then they have to go to the Escambia schools too. But this could serve as a model. So I'm big on modeling. This is something a lot of people don't realize. If you pass a good bill, or if you have something really cool, get something coming in up top there.
That was a text.
Okay. I'll worry about text later. All right. I'm busy. Would you like to be on our new show? Okay. Yeah. Facebook Live. Okay. Big part? Live. We're live right now.
She may. I want to take her to your food tickets for you.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, how are y'all?
Do you want to join us on our show? Greg and Donny News Show, Facebook Live? Okay, fine. All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Greg,
I invite everybody. If you're walking by, you're fair game. You want to join us on our show here? Okay.
What kind of show is it?
Well, we are Greg and Donny News Show. We are local news folks out of Milton. I used to be the morning host on WEBY.
Oh, cool.
And got taken off, and then Donny called me up and said, let's make a news video. And 40 videos later, we're still making them. So we're right here, right now. So we're live on Facebook, broadcasting the Creek Tribe. Have a seat.
All right, sure.
There we go. So you're the official. Oh, we got the official photographer.
Yeah. I'm not a real photographer, though. I just have a camera. So.
That's okay. We're not real news people. We just play them on TV. There we go. So
I'm Kevin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Donny. Donny, nice to meet you.
Yeah. So we're literally we're gonna make a YouTube on this one, which will be able to send to the tribe.
Okay.
And the other
I'm
one's
not sure.
we're Facebook Live. And fortunately, we got the plug going, so we're not going to be limited on time. So we can
Awesome.
Anybody that walks by. So what's your role as photographer?
Well, I'm going to go around today and take pictures of the events, the dances, the dancers.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get the tribal council in the ring right after grand entry and get a nice picture of them inside the ring. And just take photos. I'd like to take photos that are just natural photos. So people just dancing and walking around and doing natural things and just trying to capture that beauty of it.
Well, you can join us on camera too if you want, in a little bit.
He's all about it, man.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, yeah. Well, can we get both of you? Or you can make your. I'm Greg.
I'm Josh, man, but everybody calls me Donny.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
I'm Donny. We've met before.
Yeah, it's been all the
You
time.
don't get those.
Let me go to
Take a
the
minute.
bathroom just for a minute. I gotta change real quick.
No problem. We'll be here for you. Yeah.
Okay.
This is great. No, we're actually lining up guests now.
We are.
This is even better. So are you a member of the Creek Tribe?
I am a member. I've been a member for about 4 or 5 years now. My father-in-law is Rick Tolbert. He is a tribal council member, and my mother-in-law's name is Kelly. And so my daughter, Gabrielle, is a a princess this year, so she's a junior princess.
What does that mean to you? I guess to speak up just a little bit, because it's kind of cool. What does it mean to be a princess in the tribe?
Well, it's an honor for one, that every girl who wants to be a princess becomes one, and just like every boy who wants to be a warrior, there's responsibilities that you have to maintain to making appearances with the tribe at different schools, participating and things like that. And just really representing the tribe when we do events with the kids and stuff like that. When I was 7 years old, so second year in a row being a princess.
Wow, that's great.
Her name is Gabrielle Barton.
She's welcome to come on camera too.
Okay, I will bring her over here.
Yeah.
She might be a little shy.
You know, everybody's shy until we get talking, and for some reason, once you forget this silly stuff over here, it's just us. You know, we got the announcements in the background. We got the powwows well underway. And what is the smoke from over here? I know the significance to that.
Yeah, there's probably sage. I think I can go around here and look.
I didn't get to do it last year. I wanted this year.
It hurt a little bit.
Do you want to try this? You should try this too.
Yeah, there's sage that they sat there.
You get the sage, you get the smoke, and it's like a purification.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Purification process. When you go to the ring, you get all the extremities and your feet, and negativity into the tribe. It's called smudging.
Right.
Basically, you're being purified to get into the ring.
Okay, so we got to get smudged. So we just go in. Yeah. The lights. I don't know how much we can bring our cameras in, but we'll do what we can. But
sure, yeah.
About what we can.
That's right. And so there'll be an announcement. Please announce it in the event, and he'll let us know when we cannot take pictures.
Okay.
He'll make an announcement.
That's when we're shut down. All right. We can't take pictures. We're going to shut down. Yeah. But the tribal circle is right out behind us here. And so you can see it. You got vendors on this side of the circle, vendors on the other side of the circle, and in the middle, this is where the grand entrance is going to be. We'll have the dancers. We'll have all kinds of different things going on. And some of this is how I met the tribal council last year. In fact, they have a naming ceremony. Oh, we can get you a name. All right. Yeah. So do you remember that?
I do.
How's that work? How's that work?
Well, you have to identify a name for yourself.
Okay.
And no other tribal member can have that same name.
Okay.
So when you pick a name, you have to submit that name or approve it. And if they approve it, then you can be named as a name ceremony.
When do you submit your name? Now, earlier? Or?
It needs to be earlier so they can do the research to make sure nobody else in the time.
So if you haven't done it this year, it's too late for this year.
It's probably too late this year.
We'll get you next year. All right. We'll get you a name. Yeah. Sounds good. What do we could call? What's native for young upstart liberal?
That I don't know.
Is there a word for liberal in Muskogee?
I don't know Muskogee language very well, but there's some apps out there that you can actually download. My father-in-law does it. He downloads an app, and you can specify a word, and it will tell you how to say that in Muskogee.
Okay. So think of a name for yourself. Now, I got named myself, in fact, because I had no idea this was going on when I was made a member of the tribe because of my work on WVY. Bringing the tribe on to get Native American news out, because apparently no one had reached out to this, or probably hardly any of the tribes across the country, except for Native American News Radio, which I've looked into also. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. It's out there.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a national Native American News network. So if you want to check out Native American News, just go online, look for Native American News sources. There are local stations that are net. There's a national internet broadcast as well of Native American News, and I want to tie into that and with some of those things and people and guests as well. But we got to get. What should we call Donny? That'll be our project. We got to give Donny a Creek name. So my name is Sky Talker again because they call me Sky Talker. They named me. I've never changed it. First of all, I like it.
Yeah,
it's a pretty cool name, right? So Sky Talker because I was on the radio, so my voice went literally through the sky. So that makes perfect sense. So something about you that's logical, that's you, that's unique to you, would be how you would find your name.
Something that speaks from the heart.
All right. Yeah. Or you know what I do? Ask Vice Chief Dan. Okay. Dan will find a name for you, or talk to the council, and they will find a name. And a lot of it's what's in your heart, it's what's in your character, it's who you are. And so that's why, like I say, when the honor was bestowed upon me to be a member of the tribe, I had no idea. But because of the word they said I had the heart of an Indian, I'm like, wow, thank you. So so you want to come join us now? What do you think? You have more to tell us about photography here? Or?
Not much more on photography, but I will bring my daughter over here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Let her sit down and talk with you guys.
Oh, we got a warrior too.
It'd be great.
He's got a young warrior.
I can see if I can find one.
Yeah, but we'll be here for a while.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
so
nice
much.
to meet you.
Yep.
Well, we got one of my friends asking where we are. You ready?
Oh, go ahead. We are at. Well, you tell.
We're at the Pow Wow, Santa Rosa County, at 4750, right?
4750
Willard Norris Road. I can make sure.
Hi, everybody.
Here we go.
I'm Josh Williams, part of the Santa Rosa County Creek Tribe. I've been with the tribe for, oh God, so long. But I'm not really part of the tribe. I just help them out a lot. And
That makes you part of the tribe.
I'm part of the brotherhood anyway. We're brothers and sisters out here. Y'all please come out, join us. We have food, we have music, we have dancing. I'm a men's traditional. I've been a men's traditional since I was a little kid. And I love this stuff. If you don't like Native Americans, I don't know what to say to you, because it's not good for you. But if you come out and join us, and we'll be having so much fun. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You might even see something that you like out here. We have vendors. I mean, there's so much stuff. Buy you a tomahawk. Buy you an oboe, which is a stick that you can use in our inner circle here.
Tell me about the inner circle. How does that work?
Well, the inner circle, when it says inner tribal, you could go in. Anybody can go in. Anybody can go in. Now, if it says men's traditional, like me, I'm a men's traditional dancer. And so, men's traditional is a southern traditional dancer, dance that we do. And I love it, man. And our grand entry, we have all the tribe members come in from all the dancing. They're in, this is called a regalia, not a costume. Repeat, not a costume. Because this is not a costume, this is regalia. My grandmother's family made this. And it's very awesome that I'm here to be back home with my tribe, my family, my people. And I've been speaking native tongue for a long time. I speak Cherokee and Chickasaw, and a little bit of Yunich. So, all the natives out there, Istagawate, Yunich.
Which means?
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. Do you have some questions?
I think you covered just about everything.
Yeah, we just like letting you go. We just like listening to you. So if you have any more, I mean, feel free. You're doing such a great job.
The chief is a very nice person. The thing about it that I love the most is that you could actually camp out here. Bring your camper, bring your tent. We do it every year, the Saturday before Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday before Thanksgiving. Our big powwow, and it's all just all kind of different stuff out here. And you know what's crazy? People have brought wolves out here before.
Do we have any today?
No, we don't have any today.
Too bad.
But
that'd be interesting.
I've seen on these grounds when I was camping, I've seen all kinds of animals. I've seen a turtle out here. I've seen eagles, hawks. You name some.
There are stories. Vice Chief Dan Helms was telling me a story of an eagle. I think there was up on this big lamppost out here. When was it the service for Chief Highnote?
Yes.
Do you know that story? Can you tell folks that story?
Chief Highnote was a very close, personal guy in my life. He was like a father. I never really had a father. I do have a father, but he's not there for me that much. And so when I came to this tribe, and I found out that the chief was a good friend of my aunt's, and he brought me to this tribe. He brought me to the tribe, and it was Thanksgiving. We have a big dinner out here.
Okay.
Big dinner. I mean.
Do you call it Thanksgiving, or what's it called?
Yeah, it's called Thanksgiving, but in our language, it's called Yakawee.
Okay.
Yakawee. And Yakawee is very good for people. We had all kinds of stuff. Buffalo burgers, to corn, to
You know, I was just saying,
everything.
you can't get a good buffalo burger anymore.
Oh my gosh,
That's easy.
man.
Where do is that something that's commercially available, or do you have to be a Native American to have buffalo meat?
The guy that did it told me that it could be commercially.
Okay.
But
do we have enough buffalo to do that?
that's a big question there. I don't know.
Those are the ones I asked.
But here's the thing. In honor of the family and the tribe, the white buffalo, Hishkaku Newa, the white buffalo is one of the very hard spirits out here. Because buffalo is our love, our connection, our peace, and honorship. And the best thing about it is, guys, is that I try to help the community best I can for Milton, Florida, Pace, Florida. You know, I do everything that I can. No, I don't drive, but I do everything that I can for the love of Milton, Florida. Right here, Santa Rosa County, Creek Indian Tribe, and anybody that needs help. Veterans, if you're on here, thank you. I love you. Wistana wache kewane bayote wanewe tayosh. That means I love you in spirit and heart and dignity and pride of our family, our tradition, and the tribe.
You should do what we do. You should get your own show. No, I'm serious. Yeah.
It's
You could do that. Just
very
get
hard.
get a Facebook page. I got a phone and a Canon camera. I got one for YouTube. I've got one for Facebook Live. It's that simple.
Guys, let me tell you this. I've been in a situation that I'm not very proud of. But that don't mean I let my tribe down. That I let my family or my friends down. If you're one of the friends that know me here in Milton, I'm here for you. Good things, bad things, it don't matter. I'm here for you. Because I love people. And yes, I love to talk. My nickname is Jasper. I love to talk. Jasper, you're Jaspering to me. You know? And the best thing about this tribe is that anybody could come, no intermission.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just
It's free.
drive in.
Yeah. There's no admission. Just come in, park, you know, visit the vendors, take part in the ceremonies as much as possible, and so you know what? We got some more guests.
We have 60 vendors here. 60.
This guy's great. We're just having too much fun. So these are our next guests.
All right. It's going to be great.
So in conclusion, what do you want to say? Just a couple things, and we'll.
I want to say thank you for everybody that's watched this. And if you know about what's happening with me, I just want to say that things are very difficult right now, but I'm doing my best to love everybody. You know, I've got a lot coming on, but I'm doing really good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Oh,
sorry.
Good to see you again. Good to see
Yeah,
you.
man, it's been a while, dude.
Yeah. We'll get you on again.
I'll definitely come back after a while, guys.
Cool. I can move back just a bit. We're gonna get both of you on at once. You can stand up right here. So we never thought of having people stand up, but you know, why not? Come on in. Welcome to the Greg and Donny Show. I'm Greg. Nice to meet you.
I'm Nick.
Nick and Gabrielle. Nice to meet you, Gabrielle. So, all right, we're just get you in the middle here between us, and so why don't you stand up side by side? Well, that's close. Yeah, that'll work. Can everybody see everybody? All right. So you want to introduce yourselves and just let you know where you are. This is where we do normally political stuff, but we talk all over the place, and we just show up at places and share the culture of our area. And so you're a warrior. You're a princess. This is very cool. So we have a warrior and a princess here. So talk to us. Tell us your story.
I've only been doing this for a little over a year, so I'm kind of new to it all.
We're new to this as well, so don't worry. This is very informal. We're just improvising. Tell me about this.
This is a warrior stick. We get it once you become a warrior, and it even has many Indian name engraved inside of it.
Iga? What? Is that what that means? Did I say it right?
It means he who fights.
Okay. All right. Princess, your turn. How you doing?
Good.
So how'd you get to be a princess?
I signed up for it.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. What do you do as a princess? What's your role in this?
I dance.
Okay.
And
You guys can prompt too, so feel free. It's okay. Yeah. we get the folks on the side here, so yeah. And Donny, if you have questions, your turn. I've been monopolizing too much as I usually. Sorry.
What do you do at events, Gabrielle?
Yeah, tell us about the events you go to.
powwows,
Okay.
School?
schools, parades.
Oh, really? Do you like parades? I always like parades, but I had to carry a tuba because I was always in the band. You have some beautiful things here. So we have necklaces. We have this. Tell me about this.
A shawl.
Okay.
A shawl is something you dance with
Okay.
to do the fancy dance or the woman dance.
What's the woman dance?
It's just when you walk.
Okay. And your head piece here, the beadwork is beautiful. That's incredible.
It's a crown. I
Okay.
get it when I'm a princess.
Okay. This is good stuff.
So what does a warrior do?
Yeah, I was curious that too.
So when it all starts, we escort the people on and off for them to get their Indian names. We go around and collect all the donations from the vendors. We go out there and dance. We go and help out at the parades and all the different events that we do.
Okay.
So we kind of.
Cool. Do you get to do any warrior stuff like archery or any of those things?
I mean, Mr. Ricky over there, he has dart shooters and all that you can buy and use and all. They're really cool.
Were bows and arrows part of the Creek culture? Okay. Because another Creek, we're mostly living by the creek, so fishing would be a big part. So do you know how did the Creek catch fish? Wrong guy to ask? You gotta get a spear out there and do the whole thing? We gotta get you more. Well, see, I love archery, and so it's tremendous skill, eye-hand coordination. I took my daughter for years. I pick her up from school Friday, and we talk about life in general. And we go. There was a hillside trail. This is back in California, and you kind of wind your way through this hillside trail, and different animals or space aliens, depending on what the targets were. We'd shoot our targets. We'd walk and we'd shoot. We'd walk and we'd shoot. It was great. So I wish we had something like that here. We need an archery program for our warriors.
Absolutely.
You know, what do you think? Is there a range around here? Could you set up a range over here maybe? Put a backstop?
Yeah,
Get some
good.
hay bales and
on
things?
the weekends and have them come out on the weekends and practice. And,
I got my recurve bow. I'll be here. No, I'm serious.
Practices at home.
Oh, you do? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Could we do a tomahawk throw maybe?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Learn how to do. Yeah. And then we can compete with other tribes. And so if you have, this is how we do things. We just spontaneously, whatever comes into my fertile mind, you never know. Would you be interested in learning how to throw a tomahawk?
That would be cool.
And doing archery? And especially if we could talk to some of the other Creek, like the Porch Creek in Alabama. You want to challenge the Porch Creek to, why not? You're a warrior! Right? Okay. Don't let me force things on you. I tend to do that. But, yeah. And how about you? Got more stories for us? Tell us a story. Don't feel like you're on the spot. There's only 15 million people out there watching us right now. There's probably 15 people watching us right now. If that. Well, no, it depends. Well, when we rebroadcast and things like that, we're going to be national. What's that big note say up there on my
iPhone storage.
Oh, what does that mean?
We're still live, but
I don't want to store it. Well, just hit OK or